So Mick, you've had a chance now to look at Aaron Connolly around the camp, around the team, around the players and on the training pitch. How's he impressed you so far?
Very much actually. He's, I think as you'd expect, he's been quiet around the place, but quietly confident. He's got on with everybody, you know, he's sat with the lads and you can see him having the chat, he's settled in. He's trained really well. He looks like one of the lads. He doesn't look out of place, that's for sure. Certainly doesn't look nervous, certainly doesn't look as though being cautious around everybody. He's just got on with it and trained really well. I think he's impressed everybody.
You've said that you like the personality that he shows on the pitch, and he showed that in training as well. Is he somebody that you could throw into at the deep end against Georgia on Saturday? Yeah,
he is. But you know, I was asked a question as well before about I've got players, you know, in front of him. I said yes, I have. I mean, I've always said that if they're playing in the Premier League, in the first team, playing well, scoring goals, they'd always get a chance here. And that's what's happened. Yes, he could get thrown in, whether it's for a start, but I'm certain he'll be involved at some stage.
You've looked at Georgia, you're working away on that over the course of the week. They're a decent team with a decent home record.
Yeah, they are. Georgia are what we played in, when was it? Yeah, March, was it? I can't remember now. When we played them in March, they're still the same. They've been like that team, 4-2, 3-1, with a group of players that have been playing on a regular basis for quite a long time with the same coach. Well drilled in what they do. They're a big, powerful team. They've got really good technical players. We saw that in Dublin. You know, they opened us up a couple of times, and but for a great save by Darren just before half time, they could have equalised. Equally, we could have scored 3 or 4 goals in that game. So it'll be tough. We all watched the Denmark game. It was on while we were having dinner here, and they played very. First half sat back, soaked Denmark up. Second half took it to them, and they could have won it in the end.
There's a real sense amongst the players that, you know, they're so close now to the European Championships. They're so close, top of the group. But the next 3 games are the business end of this.
Of course, and I'm under no illusions about that. I knew at the start when the draw was made, the games that we got, that was the softer end of it, if you like. But that's what's given us the momentum. We've got the 11 points. We've had the 5 games, 3 wins, 2 draws. It's people are feeling good about it again. The players certainly are, and feeling more confident, I guess. But there's 3 tough games coming, starting with Georgia on Saturday.
You've been around the country a bit over the last week or so. You were in Sligo, you were in Dalyment on Friday night, and even this morning you saw off the Army team before they go off to the World Games in China. The connection, and you've mentioned this publicly a number of times, but the connection between the team and the public is back where it should be.
Yes, it is, and I think that's great. It's great for us that, you know, that you get that goodwill that we get from them, and if you've got that behind you, then I think everything feels better. You know, even the guys talking to, doing the press, seeing people, seeing the public, talking to them, engaging with them. That was one of the big things when I was playing in '88 and '90 and '94. How the support that we had behind us, you know, everybody would have said, oh, it's the best support in the world. It's brilliant. We love engaging with them. We get great support, great goodwill. And I don't know. I think that seemed to die for a little while. But you know, for whatever reason, I guess it's results or whatever it might be. And it's important that we've got that. It's important that we have that support because it means so much to us and it helps us. I mean, I look back at the Denmark game, and after the game when we got that draw towards the end and could have won it, our fans were going bonkers. It was just a great atmosphere.
You nearly had to wedge them out of the stadium to get them out of it at the end. And again, you know, last night you were in Tala for the women's team and Vera Powell, 3-2 win for her first game. The 21s are playing Italy, the under-19 squad has just been named. There is a feel-good factor about football at the moment.
There is, yeah, and I messaged Vera after the game and said congratulations on a great start and a good win. And she sent me a message back which was interesting. Wow, those girls know how to fight. You know, it wasn't about technical and great display, because at 2-0 up they looked like they were going to go on and wipe the floor with the Ukraine. And then at 2-all, all of a sudden it was really putting up to them, and they did have to scrap it out. And I love the fact that Vera, who's come into Irish football, has recognised that is a real part of it, and that's what I say about our lads. the fighting spirit that they've got, the togetherness that they've got, gets results. I talked about the Swiss goal being like a fine Swiss watch. It was created beautifully, executed wonderfully, and it ended up being an amazing goal. We scored an Irish goal. You know, we had to throw in, put the ball in the box, we hit the crossbar, it comes out, we had to scrap and get it back, put a cross in, and there's Didsy putting his head on it. And I relish that fight, and I'm proud of that fight, the way we play, and I think you can see the respect, the respect that we get for it, and the response we get from the fans. So yes, there's a good buzz about it. Let's hope we can keep that going on Saturday and Tuesday.
Last question for you. On Saturday, after Georgia and before the day is over, Switzerland are in Denmark. Any preference in the result in that, or are you just going to worry about Georgia?
Well, I just sat at lunch and I got asked that question. I go, well, I tell you what, I said, let's go and beat Georgia. If we win in Georgia, we can concentrate on the Switzerland game, and nobody can take those points from us. And so I'm saying to the lads, so I get the phone out as usual, have a look at the league table. I said, well, what do you think? Well, if they win this, they win that. This happens and that happens and that. It don't matter. We can't do anything about everybody else's results. If we win in Georgia, it puts us in a great position. So, and at the end of it, I think everybody at lunch was agreed that we're not quite sure what result we want from anybody else. Our result is the one that matters.